And welcome back. This is Zareli again. We also have Jean here on commentary, and we're going to be going through our next race in the first round of losers of our Speed Souls, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, any percent tournament.
Yep, so we have Newbiesaurus versus Recnepslegs. So both of these players have very close PBs and 101. I'm not sure the exact numbers, but they're both chasing that sub-hour. So hopefully we're in for a good race. Recneps is a bit of a race specialist when it comes to PBs. I think I've seen him get multiple race PBs. So we might see something close to 101 here. I hope we do anyway.
Without further ado, let's get started. We'll count you down. So we're going to go on three, two, one, go.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. Okay, so as you had said, Jean, these two racers, they are sort of lower in terms of the leaderboard times, both at 101.30ish. Still very good, very fast for a Dark Souls 2 run, and I mean their PBs are so close that it really could be anyone's game here. No clear advantage on either of them.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna see same starting strats from both of them. They're gonna go with Bandit. They're gonna go with the Bonfire Ascetic. Same reasons. Newbie actually choosing to go with the female character. Maybe he learned from Nick that the female characters get a little bit extra luck. Hidden stat, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've certainly seen some dodgy clips from Nick for female characters, but dodging certain attacks that are questionable. But we won't mention them.
Smaller hitboxes, right?
Yeah, small out boxes.
Now,
But
we just saw from Recneps that he went for the cart soul, and if it looked correct, he got it on his first try. Very
yeah,
good.
it was very good castle. So as we were saying, that's a 2 second time save. As we
Over
said last race.
the river soul that we're going to see from Newbie.
Yep.
And we just refer to these souls by where you pick them up. And the basically at the start of the game, you have nothing. You have no souls. You have just your starting equipment. But we want to buy a single item from the Merchant Melentia in Cardinal Tower, and we want to buy a firebomb from her. To do that, costs 200 souls. We could either kill enemies the old-fashioned way till we get 200, or we just pick up one of these souls and use it to get 200 or more before we get there, and then we can buy the firebomb and be on our way.
Yep. So yeah, the river soul as well comes with a homeward bone as well, so it's a slight advantage. There, is you're losing 2 seconds, but you're getting more than just a soul. It's much easier as well. Reknep's made that look so easy picking up that soul, but we saw last race. I think both players destroyed the cart rather than try and get
Well,
behind it.
a little rampage and destruction in our last race.
Yeah.
But Recnip showing that by having that earlier cart soul, you can use it right at that gate where you're
Yep.
just waiting. You have nothing else to do there other than some slight menuing um, to prepare your inventory or equipment. So if you have something to use there, such as a soul, then that's the perfect place.
Yep, and you can see Recneps is now ahead. He's approaching the top of the ladder, and Nubi is only at the bottom.
Yep,
That's just having to walk through that water. It's just slows you down.
true. Recnep's getting a good RNG on that fog gate. And then he's going to be approaching the ladder where we saw some turbulence last match.
Yeah, this ladder seems to be more dangerous than Bomo in these races. We've seen quite a few people.
He takes a fairly
Struggle.
strafe or fairly safe walk around. So does Newbie, and
Yep,
they
both
both get
players.
up the ladder relatively unscathed.
Yep, it's a decent strategy that it doesn't lose much time. It's like a no-hit strategy, I guess.
Yep, I see no hit runners doing that one. And we
Yeah,
see Recneps by the firebomb. Newbie does the same after popping the soul. And we're going to see if they can both get bomb wall on their first try. Recneps gets bomb wall.
very
Newbie?
nice.
Newbie gets it as well. Okay. So both runners got this first trick. Saves about 40 seconds to do so. They're going to heal as they need to.
Oh,
And
maybe missed the heal
then they're
there.
going to approach the fog gate where we saw Bathy have some trouble last match. Looks like Recneps got through it.
Should be okay. Yeah.
Now, how does Newbie do it? Okay, he gets through, I believe.
The trick there is to bait the spear guys to attack away from the door, so otherwise they can attack you as you're touching the fog, and you do not get through. I believe in the other Dark Souls, as soon as you touch the fog, you're through.
Yep.
But Dark Souls 2,
Yeah,
as
you got some time to wait where you're still vulnerable in Dark Souls
yeah,
2. I'm not
some
sure
time.
exactly why they did it, but that is the design, and we gotta live by it.
Yeah,
So both going into Last Giant. Again, fairly similar times so far. Recnep's a little bit further ahead, just because of that cart soul, as well as no healing cancel miss. But this should be an easy fight from both of these. Newbie actually getting hit by the Last Giant. A little questionable there. That normally doesn't happen.
yeah, it's easy to misread his attacks, but oh, it's triple stomp here.
Okay,
So the
Recnep's getting his Dark Sign.
yep, he did miss that in the last race. I think that's what sort of contributed to his forfeit in the last race. Missing the dark sign, and this time he's got the souls, so he's good.
Recnep's showing a good soul cancel while talking to the merchant. One of the things that you can do in Dark Souls 2 is you can use certain items at the same time as you're advancing dialogue with a merchant. So we will see many times in this where they will be using an item such as like a soul from a boss, or a life gem, so that they're still getting something done, um, and they're advancing their necessary dialogue
Yep.
just to save a little bit of time. Recnep's getting up to the Pursuer Fog Gate very well. We're going to see him use the Ballista to end him fairly quickly. And Newbie looks to be doing about the same. Yeah, these guys are on good pace so far. And they're, again, basically neck and neck.
Yep. Very good pace. Not
Oh,
looking at
Newbie
oh
does an accidental roll. Okay, let's see his
oh,
backup. Uh-oh.
this is gonna be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Does he know a backup?
he's gonna I
He's
think
gonna take a death and he's gonna have to walk back. That's unfortunate. I
it's
think he can
unfortunate.
still do the setup, but it will be slightly different now that he's had a
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, but it's a little bit slower. You'll see he's not there in the arena when you first go in. He comes out of the ground. We will see it. I think what he was trying to do was parry in front of the ballista, but the
Yep.
bare-handed parry is very difficult. It's to time.
I would at least take out the axe and do a two-handed axe parry if I were gonna do that. It's not
Yeah,
easy, but I think it's significantly easier than the bare-handed parry.
yeah. It's I wouldn't put money in myself to manage either of them, to be honest. It's parry on this guy. You get so little frames on anything but
The
buckler or
buckler.
rapier. Yeah, or the rapier is fairly easy as well.
Rapier's pretty good too,
Okay, so
as
we
we
see him
saw
come to the
last
ground.
game.
Oh,
Oh,
and I'm not sure why he attacked
I'm
there.
not sure what's going on for Newbie. Maybe he
Yeah,
tried to do a parry, but he pressed the wrong button.
yeah, yeah, perhaps. But I think he just has to roll him in the same
Yeah,
position.
yeah. I
It's a
think
little
you
bit.
still just roll,
Yeah, you just have to wait a bit longer for him to appear.
pop up. Yep.
Hopefully he
Okay,
didn't get it.
so um, my question is, was he able to pick up his souls?
That's a good question. Um,
Because
I
that's a significant chunk of souls that he would be missing if he didn't pick those
yeah,
up.
it's 3,000. So I think you'll just drop a level if you don't pick it up. We'll see.
Recnep's moving forward down the pit. He
Yep.
had some good menuing with the blacksmith, the cat, etc. Gets a good roll onto that ledge, and
Yep.
man, Newbie's having a really tough time up here.
It's not. Oh, that's unfortunate. No.
Yeah, he for
Okay.
sure has lost his souls now.
He's lost his souls now, yeah. But As I said, it shouldn't matter too much. It's if he doesn't, as long as he doesn't panic, it's he
He
should.
just gotta make sure that he can buy the necessary items.
Yeah, it's
He needs the cat ring. He needs to get I think one
rapier.
well, he needs to get the rapier, he needs to get the mace, he needs to upgrade the rapier.
Yep,
After that, he might be able to just afford not buying all of the skulls right now. Maybe he'll just work with less skulls just to
yep,
save a little bit of money. As well as maybe buy less homeward bones and pick up like the one at the bottom, for
yep.
example.
That's true. Yep. Yeah. So normally, in the run we buy 10 skulls, just because it's quicker to buy 10 than anything in between 1 and 10. Uh, oh, good job there from Recneps. But you don't actually need 10. You only need like 3 or 4 for the whole run. Okay, there we
Okay, I
go.
think Newbie's got it.
Gets a blister. Well done, Nibby. It's really in a tournament setting, it's really nerve wracking when you miss things like that. So he's done well to recover that.
Yep. We'll have to see where he goes from here, though, because he is now significantly behind.
Yep.
He's at least probably a couple deaths or at least one major death
Yeah.
behind Recneps at this point. And we still have to see how he manages with the less souls than what he's supposed to have. He should have
Yep.
23,400 right now, and that he does not have.
Let's see what he does. As I say,
Recneps
normally you go
moving
down the
through
pit
the
with.
Black Gulch.
Normally when you go down the pit, you've got about 3,000 souls. So I don't know if he needs to do anything different here, but we'll see. See if he tries. He will need a. Actually, he will need an effigy as well. He won't make it down the pit because
Yeah,
he's died 3 times.
he will have to. Yeah, that's another soul cost that he's gonna have to spend. He needs an effigy.
So let's see if he knows that, I guess. If he remembers. Recneps here, just making his way. Just he's at the bonfire for Rotten. Oh, and he gets Invader Death as well. That's very nice.
That's
So that'll
pretty
give,
cool.
yeah, it gives him a free human effigy and 3,000 souls, I think, 3 or 4,000 souls. So that's
Yeah.
another free level if he remembers to do it.
If he wants level, or he can buy a couple extra gold pine resins,
Yeah, that's a good idea
whichever
as
he's
well.
more comfortable with. But having
Yeah.
that extra effigy is nice. Okay, Newbie's killing Moglin. That poor guy never stays alive.
I
But
don't I don't think he knows he's not going to survive this drop. He seems to just be doing the normal strategy unless he's going to go to Malenti afterwards, but we'll find out.
it seems like
Um,
poor pathing through the through here.
uh, yeah,
He doesn't know.
let's have a look.
Dead.
Yeah, just dead.
You can only have 2 deaths and still have your normal stuff equipped, or you can have 3 deaths and you unequip everything except the cat ring, and you can make that that drop. Anything more, you can't make the drop. So, what
He's
is
going.
Newbie doing? He is
Yeah,
going
the
to
effigy.
get the effigy. Got it.
Yeah, that's a decent strategy to just go to Bastille to get the effigy. Um, so there's 2 effigies in this chest here. Yeah, I think it is this one. He's got the right one. Yep, two human
Good
effigies.
knowledge to know that.
Yep. Should probably use it before warping, but it doesn't matter.
While
Level
we
timeless.
were while we were discussing Newbie, we saw Recneps get through Rotten 1 very well. Recneps choosing to level 33 Dex instead of 34. Maybe he just wants to have a little extra to save. Though I feel like that was again unnecessary since he had the
Yeah.
extra kill, so he had 3,000 extra souls. But
Yeah,
that's fine.
it's easy
All
to
right.
forget those things in the heat of the moment. I've done it
Yep.
as well. You just don't
Newbie making
remember.
it down. Okay. Let's see how he goes off of this one. Yeah, he didn't have his rapier equipped. Spending a little time doing menuing here.
Yeah, just when you unequip these rings.
Okay, and Newbie makes it down. I think he should have picked up that that homeward bone there, but that's fine. We'll see him on his way down into the gutter, and hopefully he can get to the rotten without much trouble.
Hmm.
As Recneps is just continuing away, he is going to be heading towards the Shaded Woods next,
Yep.
and I do not know his route. However, I believe it to be a late RTSR route,
I believe
um,
so. Yeah. I don't
which
think.
we would kind of expect from runners that do not have like very high up on the leaderboard times, like
Mm,
56, 55s. That's where you start really needing the RTSR to make any improvement.
mm.
So we should see a late RTSR, and I think late RTSR is actually pretty good for a race. It's a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah.
safer, and
Yeah.
it probably just puts you at ease using a strategy that you don't have to worry about dying in one hit to literally anything.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Like, I went RTSR for this tournament, but I still agree non-RTSR is much better for races. It's much more
Oh,
comfy.
newbie. Oh
Oh,
no. Newbie just launched himself off of that statue. Unfortunately, he jumped on the statue head, and that statue head is slippery. It definitely makes you just zoom right off of it. And I do not think he picked up the bonfire at the bottom.
he didn't.
Oh, that's really tough.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna cost him another couple of minutes.
Yep. He's gonna have to
Hopefully, he
go
can
all
get
the way
back
back
down to
down
his
there,
torch.
and he's gonna be low on life gems. Like he needs to pick up that life gem right there
Yeah,
below
he
him.
should pick it up. Yeah,
He didn't
he, d-
though.
he doesn't. Yeah, there's another radiant as well on the scaffolding. Um,
All right.
uh,
Makes it down this time. Okay.
Recnep's just buying the resins there. I didn't see how many
Yep.
he bought. If it's, he's probably got about 19 or 20 with the number of souls he had. But we'll see.
He's got resin for every boss in the game, not even just the ones that he's killing.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see all bosses from
Oh, bosses.
Recneps. He's got
Yeah.
the he's got the gold pines for it. I want to see Newbie take this bonfire here. I really think it's important that he takes this.
I think he should at this point, yeah.
Oh
He's
no.
not going to. Oh, I think
Well,
yeah, he's lucky to land that.
let's hope that he gets through this without any more deaths. Recnap's heading towards Najka, our next boss, the lottery Najka. Very heavy RNG dependent fight, where we want certain attacks from
Oh, he
her.
missed his souls. He
Oh
didn't get his
no.
souls. Um, so that's how many is that? Like 2,000? There's no way back
Yeah.
up there.
No. He's got to. Oh, there's really
He,
no way back up
he
now.
just killed himself again. Okay, so he's got another effigy, so you can use that. But you can't. We know we can't get down on 2 deaths, but
I don't
it's
even
gonna
think he has enough life gems to get
it,
down.
he's gonna run out of life gems. There is radiant, as you pointed out, he didn't pick up yet, so Castor's cost, yeah. Um, let's see. So he's using the effigy. How many life gems do you have? I can't. 2. He's got
He's
2.
got two.
That's enough. Um,
Recneps getting a good start against Nachka. Not the best attack, but still a very good one.
yep.
And then we get the best attack right
The
here.
best
So
attack.
he
Yeah.
should be able to finish it off basically at the end of this attack right here. So good fight for Recneps on Nachka, turning the lottery into his winnings. And we're going to see him move on towards the Magus and the Congregation.
I've got to think that Newbie doesn't know that's a radiant life gem that he's standing on top of.
Maybe
It's
he doesn't know it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's out of life gems now.
Yeah, that's all his life gems. This is why I don't hit the wall. There's certain places of the wall where your rapier just goes
Yeah, it
through.
has no collision.
Yeah. It's a lot safer to bounce off the wall than turn around and
Oh
poke
man,
off.
it's the same issue that you have with that one statue. You just go flying,
Yeah.
even when you don't feel like you're moving very fast. All right, newbie taking the safe way down. He's gonna definitely go off the scaffolding unless he misses it.
He
Okay,
missed it.
that costs a bit of HP.
He's
Now
got to
he's
the
got to
bonfire.
hit the bonfire. He's got to hit the
Yeah.
bonfire this time.
If he doesn't take the bonfire, I think he doesn't know it's there. There we go. He's taking this time. He should
Okay,
heal
yeah,
off this as well.
he needs to sit at it too.
Yeah.
All right, and Recneps getting that waterfall crystal lizard, containing
Yep.
3 large titanite shards. Very important for our next upgrades of the weapons. Basically, this route boils down to you get a rapier, get to +3. You go through the Brightstone Cove Seldora with your +3 rapier. You pick up all of the other upgrade materials to get to +10. which is quite surprising that you can get a +10 this early and this quick in the game. And then you take that +10 rapier to the end of the game. And you might sub it out for the key that you get later on. It's kind of up to runner's preference. But once you have that +10 rapier, you never have to upgrade your weapon again. Like you're good to go.
Yeah.
And he gets another large titanite shard. There'll be 2 more from another crystal lizard. He'll get the chunks, he'll get the slab, and then he's gonna have a powerhouse of a weapon um so early in the game. That's what
Yeah.
makes this category fun. Like you have a super powerful weapon so quickly that
I
you just
agree.
melt everything
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. It's very fun having the +10 so early. They added a lot of chunks, and I'm not sure if the slab was in vanilla
Well,
here either.
the slab comes from mages in the congregation in
Yeah,
that boss fight.
you actually have two, don't you? You have that one, and the one in the
Yeah.
spikes gives you a slab as well. It's a bit ridiculous. I'm getting
Okay,
two
let's
slabs as
see
well.
this mages fight. This is a scary fight for speedrunning. It really is.
Okay.
People die here.
Yes, yes, that mage before he buffs or heals. Had to tell what
Yep,
one he was doing,
that's
but
big. And then
very
he's
good.
gonna end the magus. And I think, yeah, we do see him switch into the claymore. And this claymore only has one purpose in the run. It's just to kill all these small annoying guys
Yep.
that would be kind of cumbersome to kill with the rapier on its own. Um, some other runners do actually use the rapier to finish off everything else, but the claymore just makes quick work of them as well with the wide arcs that it has, and it's only 2 swings to kill each enemy. If you
Okay.
can kill 3 or 4 at a time, perfect.
Yeah. It's another fun weapon to use in that fight. To when you start hitting 6 or 7 things at once, it's
Yeah.
very satisfying.
It's a little bit better when you have RTSR, and yeah, you kill everything in one hit with your
Yeah.
claymore. Newbie having a decent fight against Rotten. Unfortunately, cuts the wrong arm. Probably not good enough RNG to get the arm that you want to cut, which is the one with the cleaver.
Kills him with the final.
Kills it at the very end. And we got Recneps approaching the scarier crystal lizard,
Yep.
the one that will often run away because people bonk. And he gets it. Okay.
Well done. Yep. He did
Yep.
take the bonfire as well after congregation, so it's,
No jetpack from Recneps, but he still gets that chunk, and he's gonna grab another chunk over here, and then we're gonna go grab the last few items and warp back to Majula. Newbie having a tough early game is going to be heading towards the Shaded Woods soon, and hopefully try and catch up. But
yep.
Recneps is having a very good run.
He's having a very good run.
This
Yeah.
is a clean run. Other than a couple safety bonfires, which totally okay to get in a race, this is a good run. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps this pace up and he PBs.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. He's probably certainly on PB pace right now. I said Regnaps is a bit of a race PB fiend. Gets them quite often it seems. So we'll see what he can pull out. But yeah, I mean, anything can happen. We saw yesterday,
We
man.
saw Mana yesterday. Anything
Yeah,
can
so
happen.
still plenty to
Even
life.
just one death to a late game boss fight,
Yep.
you get sent back minutes.
Yeah.
You're losing minutes where you have to run back up to it. You all of a sudden have to probably fight that boss without the buff that you want to use, and that's going to cost even more time and or another death. Oh,
Oh, going
Recnep's
for
actually almost falling, going for
the
the
door skip.
Bastille door skip.
Yeah.
Some of the more experienced runners do that one often,
Mhm.
but
I don't think
he
I've ever
chooses
seen
the
Rick
backup.
go for it. I've never seen Regnaps go for it, so that's interesting. Maybe he
Maybe
knows
he
he's
really
ahead.
wants that PB.
Yeah. His angle was a little bit off there, I think, to try it, but who knows? Maybe he can't get it from that position.
Recnep's freeing that beggar from his statue, and he's going to be heading towards the Sentinels for our next fight. But him having a +10 weapon with a gold pine resin, I think he'll do just fine.
Yeah.
They
That's
die in what, like 6 or 7 hits each? They
yeah.
melt. They
Yeah.
really do.
He's got 33 decks as well, so it's
Yep.
Very easy.
The game designers did not intend you to have a +10 weapon and like 33 decks at this point in the game.
Yeah, there we go.
Hence why this is a tough fight casually. It really is.
Yeah.
When you're fighting 2 or even 3 of them at once, it's very tough. But when you're able to just single them out really quickly with this high of damage, it's no problem.
Yep.
Good roll,
So
good roll.
the third one was on a timer after the second one falls down. So so if you don't kill them fast enough, you do end up fighting 2 at once. That's generally how you end up fighting them casually, or even 3 at once if you fall off the first platform, which is it's just awful to do it. But yep, in the speedrun, just +10 weapon,
Very
cleans up
good
very
fight by
nicely.
Recneps. And he's on his way over to pick up the final bonfire aesthetic that is needed to get our friend the Rotten up to his 4th iteration. As we'd said in the previous match, if you want to go on to the second half of this game, you have to open the Shrine of Winter. And the Shrine of Winter will only open under one of 2 conditions. You either need to get all 4 Great One souls, which involves going down the 4 different branching paths out of Majula, and it takes a while. That's basically the old souls category. Or you have to collect 1 million souls on your playthrough, and then you can open the Shrine of Winter forcefully.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we as any percent runners, we go for the latter. We get that million souls, kill Rotten 4 times. He drops a lot of souls on death, and then we open up that Shrine of Winter and break our way through to the second half of the game. Newbie's looking much better now. He's been able to get through this next section without issue. He's
Yep.
almost there at Nachka. Maybe just some early game jitters, some unfortunate accidents that cost quite a bit of time. But he could catch up if Recneps has any unfortunate deaths later
Yeah.
on.
It's really difficult when you're in a tournament match and something goes wrong. Just it's hard to think on the fly what you're meant to do.
Yep.
He's had quite a few of those things going wrong. So
And
hopefully
Recneps
turn
on
out.
Rotten 2. Getting a good first
Should get
Nachka
strong, yeah.
RNG from oh, he died. Okay,
Oh.
that's big. He's gonna still have all the pine resins.
Yeah, he's got enough pain resins
But
to get.
he needs to pick up those souls.
Yeah,
He needs them.
yeah. We'll see. He hopefully should get them.
Yeah, he should be able to get them back. But that was a unfortunate death from Recneps.
It was. I'm kind of surprised he died in 1 hit there, to be honest.
He died in 2 hits.
Oh, was it
He
2
got
hits?
he got hit by the cleaver. I think the same cleaver attack, the one that is
Right.
2 hits down, and
Yeah.
he got hit by both of them.
Difficult to dodge if you have this plus one.
Yeah, he didn't roll the second hit, and I think that was a mistake.
There we go. Comfrey souls. Very safe.
Okay, now we're back. Now we're back in action. We can do this fight as it's meant to be done. Yeah, you do not want to lose your souls in this fight, because if you lose them, well, yes, they still count towards your soul memory. You can still open the Shrine of Winter, but you do not have the souls to do all of the upgrades that you plan to do, all the level ups. Without those level ups, places like Undead Crypt, Shrine of Amana, those are going to be awful.
Yeah. It's even just being unsure of your damage. You expect things to die in 3 or 4 hits, and then it takes 5, and it's just surprising. Like certain fights, you expect the Dragon Raider that falls down to die in 3 hits or something. He doesn't because you're losing 4 strength or something. So yeah, it's just it's not nice when you don't have the levels you expect. But he got his souls, so he should be okay.
Yep. We see him moving on to Rotten 3, and Newbie moving over to the Magasin Congregation. Hopefully he has a good fight there. Should be a similar strategy. He's going to buff, kill the magus, kill the 2 priests that will get out of hand if you let them live, and then he will clean up the rest of them with the claymore.
Yep. Yeah, so the priests have they buff or heal is what they do. It's just awful
Well, they
when
also
they do
shoot
it.
lightning bolts that actually do like a lot of damage.
That's true. So yeah, but to be honest, I think if you're on the other side of the room and they're using lightning bolt, you're sort of happy they're not buffing. uh, it's
True.
because they can buff the other enemies as well. So when they buff the crawlers, I think we saw that in Bathy's fight where you had to hit the crawlers 6 times to kill them because
Yep.
they buffed them.
They get too powerful.
Yeah, so that's why we kill these two first, and then move on to the rest of the
Good,
enemies.
good kill on those two priests, and we should see the mages die very shortly. Very good.
Yep, good fight so
Oh,
far.
actually, we're not seeing the claymore. Maybe he forwent the claymore since he's
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
on souls.
possible.
I
Yeah,
that's definitely doable, and yeah, you can see that this fight is still doable. Just have to kill kind of each of them individually, but
nice.
very solid
Yeah,
by
good jump
Newbie.
attacks.
That was a good fight.
They're not easy to do intentionally, those jump attacks. So it's very
They're
well
always
done.
done unintentionally, right?
For me anyway, yes. So yeah, it was very well, very good fight.
All right, and then Newbie's going to be going to get those crystal lizards. So he's got to get this first one, with the plunging attack, and no issues there. And then he'll have to get the other one on the ledge.
Recneps is on to Rotten 4, so he's used his Bright Bug here, and just the same strategy as all the other Rottens, just
Almost just walked into that cleaver,
oh he did,
but
yeah.
he got the arm. That's what we want to see. It lets you do more damage to the rotten itself, and it just makes the whole fight so much safer. Because his cleaver arm without the cleaver is actually not that scary.
The two quick attacks are actually quite rare. Strange to see them see it twice in one run. So
Yeah.
I don't see it very often at all.
Okay, very nice Rotten 4.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
job. He's at just over 30 minutes, which is not bad pace.
Yeah, not bad
And
at
we're
all.
going back into Majula, and we're going to be doing the final level up by a couple extra items, such as the Bright Bugs, Life Gems, and maybe a Effigy. And then we're moving on to the Shrine of Winter and Castle Drangleic.
Yep. So yep, this buys 21 life gems, quite a lot, and free Brave Bugs. He's not used the souls yet. There we go, he's gonna use them on beside the Emerald Heralds. I wonder how many levels he gets now. It seems like 21 life gems. It's quite a lot.
No, you have plenty.
820, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you have plenty. He'll
Uh,
get all the normal levels. So
okay.
it'll be 18, 47, 40, 48.
Yep.
And you'll have like, I think 2,000 souls left over.
Maybe he's killing the blacksmith there. I'm not sure why. I guess he wants the souls. Of
Newbie
course.
enacting revenge. Oh, jeez. I guess Newbie just wanted those extra souls. Makes
T-
sense. I mean,
yeah, 2,000 souls.
once you've gotten everything you need from the blacksmith, he doesn't really serve another purpose. So
Very harsh, but true.
this is Dark Souls after all.
People these days.
People these days. All right. This is that Falconeer that is so annoying. Let's hope that it doesn't follow Recneps too badly. I think it did a double attack, so it should not follow too quick. And he should be able to open this door.
Yep. I think you may have mentioned last time, but the Falconer, yeah, they follow you out to the door, but the worst thing as well is if you try and attack them, they can parry, like just instant speed, they'll just parry you.
Oh yeah.
And then riposte, and it's the most awful thing to be parried by an NPC. It's like, oh my, an
It's a
enemy.
cheating NPC at that one. I
It's,
mean,
yeah.
it has no animation or anything. It just parries you.
Yeah, and suddenly you're on the ground, and then probably dead.
I don't think it would kill you at this HP, but it would do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They use like a short sword or something, and it's got a high critical damage modifier.
Okay.
Not as high
Yeah,
as the dagger, but that's still bad. Good Sentinels fight so far for Newbie.
Yep.
He'll kill this one before the third one drops down. Taking a hit Probably on purpose because the dodge is a little weird for that one. And there we go. Good fight.
Yep. Yep. Nibby seems to be recovering quite well from his early deaths.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem too panicked. He's done
All
well.
right. And Rec going for Doom Door. Again, killing the guy on the left first, letting these other two that spawn make their way over, and then killing them over here so that the second statue gets activated.
Oh,
Again, this place has basically a big gimmick, and it's these golems, these giants that you have to feed them a soul, and the only way to get them a soul is to kill an enemy near them to activate them. So we're gonna see
yep.
that again 2 more times in use, and it's still a good door.
Good though. He animated the Hide Knight there as well by going a little close, but the Cyan Knight. But it's fine.
I wonder if he
Good.
doesn't know that you could just walk off to like the left side and then nothing bothers you ever again because the guys don't
Yeah.
spawn anymore.
Yeah. I think he was worried about the crossbow guy that he left alive.
Oh.
The one on the right. But yeah, he could have went far enough left. They wouldn't have bowled him, but that's fine. He got through.
Newbie heading over to Rotten 2 now that he's gotten his last bonfire ascetic. And Recneps lighting the Dringley Castle bonfire. It's probably safe to say we're not going to see the same swag strats from that we saw from Jeff to kind of out of bounds your way into the throne room.
It would be fun to see someone else do it, but I don't think it's as easy as Jeff made it look.
And we're grabbing those those three old radiant life gems that give a lot of healing over quite a lot of time.
Yep.
Going to be
Ex-
useful in the final fight and possibly useful in a mana if we decide to use it there. Also
Yep.
picking up the mushrooms. We don't see many runners pick those up nowadays. They've kind of been lost to time where people are using old radiant life gems on the duo after taking some damage from a fall as opposed to using the mushrooms.
Yep.
But we might see it in a mana. We
I
did
think
talk
we
about
will.
that earlier where he likes to use the mushroom in a mana, and
Yes.
it just makes it a little bit more comfy.
Oof. You'll be taking
Yeah,
that there from
Newbie taking
from
that
Tim.
hit. Yeah, this is one of those things that like you can take a hit from this guy, up to a certain point, um, if you're not doing an early RTSR route. But if you're doing an early RTSR, you die to anything. So
Yeah. Yeah. Even the broken arms you die to as well, which is
yep.
it's a good way to die.
All right, Recneps getting that first Dragonite down and killing him in 3 hits, and then making a 1v1 with this second one.
Oof. He's okay.
He didn't get staggered, that was the big thing.
He did. Oh, he did there, but he's okay. He's finished him off.
Okay, yeah, a couple hits, but we got 21 life gems.
Yeah.
Decent fight overall.
Yep.
Taking the safety bonfire, I agree with that, because if you die here, it's a long walk back.
It is. It is. So going up to the mannequins who can, we're talking about last run, can always surprise you. Like how quickly they attack, you think you've got them, and suddenly you're bleeding and you're dead. So we'll see how he deals with them.
Not even how quickly they can attack. Sometimes they just literally go right underneath your attacks, and you're like,
Yeah,
wait a
that's
minute,
possible.
hello?
Yeah, they duck quite low. I wonder
Oh,
what
Newbie getting a
strategy.
fairly rare attack, but he dodges it safely. That one will absolutely kill you.
A long way to AoE, yeah. It's got wider hitbox than it looks like as well. I think it's just going to be on the sword, but it's not.
It's a huge
Yeah.
hitbox.
Rick doing
Getting
the bow strap.
lucky? Okay, perfect. Got the low HP one to come out first, so we got to bow that one down
Yeah, very nice.
first. And Recnep's having a good Dranglade Castle so far.
Yeah, it's been a good run, except for the death. It's been a very good run from Recneps.
Yes.
I don't think it didn't even cost him too much time. The death, it was quite early in the fight, wasn't it? So.
It's probably a 45-second death.
Yeah. So yeah, we should see him rest at the bonfire just to get the rapier fully repaired.
Newbie almost falling off that ledge. Taken one step further, he would not have been able to bright bug.
Of course, you can't break
His
bug. Invasion.
scripted invader. All right, and now we play everyone's favorite game: the wait for the elevator.
Which gesture will we see from?
Yeah, what
from
gesture will we
Recnepslegs?
see? That's the question. The tried and true wave. Maybe a roar.
Roar. The kneeling roar. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of the
I
righty
get
ho.
pumped.
Just a
Oh, there we go. A simple wave. Oh no, Newbie died to
oh
round
no.
4.
Hopefully
That
it wasn't
is
okay.
that is a twofold bad thing. One, he used a bright bug and a gold pine resin. He might have an extra pine resin that is fine, but he's not gonna have an extra bright bug. So he's gonna fight it this time without a bright bug. So it's gonna take longer. And he has all those souls on the ground. He absolutely must pick them up.
Yeah, his run's
I don't know
probably
where
over
they
if it
where they
goes
oh they're it's
quite
not a
bad.
good spot. Yeah.
But he's gonna have to dodge a few attacks and then go for it. And yeah, the run
Won't
likes
get
to
hit by
stand on
that.
top
Oh
of him.
jeez. Okay, pick him up, Newbie.
Pick him up. Pick him up. There we go.
Alright.
One issue with picking up your souls is you can't do anything for like 2 seconds afterwards. So
Yeah, so you can't like dodge even afterwards.
yeah,
You gotta do
can't
it in
roll.
a safe moment.
You can't roll. You can't run. It's just like
Can't
it's just
attack.
awful. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Decent fight.
Cleaver
There we
arm's
go.
gone. Cleaver arm's gone.
Recnep's
We're
going
gonna see
into Mirror Knight.
Recneps going to Mirror Knight, yeah. Our good old consistent Mirror Knight.
We haven't seen anyone miss this consistent night yet, have we? It's been pretty good.
Jeff kind of messed it up a little bit, but
That's true.
his was still fine.
Yeah, I still got the most of it done.
If we had to give Jeff's a grade, it would be like an A-.
Yeah, good enough. Recnep's doing very well here. It's got
Yeah.
the pattern.
This looks to be the correct one.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait. 1.
Oh.
Okay, he gets an A- too.
It's fine. It's safe.
Still safe. Again, there's almost no danger in that fight if you set it up properly. You
Yep.
get him into those different health cycles where he's just going to use that one attack over and over again, and you just dodge it by strafing, and you're good to go. Hey. Recnep's giving another wave to the camera. He's doing well, but hey, we've seen what Amana can do. We'll see what happens. And Newbie going with a very interesting build. I think I just saw 1852, 25, 52, 8.
Interesting. I wonder what
I
else
think he
that
just
came.
had extra souls just because
Did
he
he?
was.
He
Go ahead.
forgot to buy the bright bugs first. That's what's happened there. So he forgot to go to Valentia first. So he's
Wait.
only got one bright bug. There's 2 left in Valentia.
Oh
So
no.
I don't know if he's gonna have to.
Oh
He should come
no.
back. He should come back after Mirror Knight or something and buy them. Well, after
So
Mirror Knight, they go up to 48,000.
yeah, they go up in price, and if you wait till
Yeah.
after Velstadt, they go up in price more. Oh no,
Yeah.
Newbie.
Yeah, it's not 6 and 48. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see if he knows his non-RTSR or non-Brightbug strats. That's gonna be rough because if you
Yeah.
only have one Brightbug from here to the end of the game, where would you use it?
Oh, Throne Jewel,
My
I guess,
answer
would
is
be-
Duo. My answer is
Yeah.
absolutely 100% Duo.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
Guardian Dragon is still a contender. I think you can do without it for Velstadt. You just have to be pretty careful.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
it's a
you
bad
can
scenario.
still do it.
You're in bad shape either way.
Yeah.
But
Oh
Duo
man.
can just kill you into it if you don't have Bright Bug. So
Yeah.
you just really want it.
If you have it, it'll just kill you in 3 hits.
Yes, yeah. It's that
All right,
extra
Recnep's
second
going
roll.
through the Shrine
So
of Amana.
We're seeing the mushroom strat here. He's
Got that mushroom
what's that?
ticking, giving him some passive health regen, even when he's at full HP. Unlike the Radiant Life Gems, which will stop as soon as you hit full, making use of that poise so that he's not getting stopped and comboed.
Yep. It's you can see how it's is doing work for him. Like he's still healing here. I don't even think he needs that life gem, but
Yeah, he probably didn't need
extra
it.
safe. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
He's
if you're
probably gonna kill this guy. Almost definitely killing this guy. And then I think he may kill the one Cyan Knight and the one wizard, and that should be it. I don't think he'll kill both at the door. That's a little overkill.
it's a low kill. But we'll see which one does. These cyanites, these
still
archdraks
though.
can just be so aggressive.
Oh yeah, I think I said Cyan Knight, but I meant Archdrake. Oh, what is going on with Newbie? Oh no, he died at the gate. Oh, that's awful run back.
Yeah, it's not good. I wasn't watching, unfortunately, to see what happened. Oh, and Recneps dies as well. There's a mana taking another victim.
Another victim bites the dust.
I
It's taking its toll.
I think he got quite unlucky with the attacks. I think when they do
He
the poke
did.
attack, they recover
Yep.
very quickly, and they can catch you at the full gate immediately afterwards.
Yep. When they do the poke, you have almost no chance to dodge, and they recover quick and just can do it again.
I mean, if he knows he's so far ahead, then he's okay. He just needs to not panic here.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, at this point, he could just kill everyone in a mana, and he would still get through before Newbie even gets to a mana. So
yeah.
hell, even pick up the Red Iron Twin Blade if you want. You have the stats for it.
That would be a swag play.
Dude, I love that weapon. It's so fun to use.
Yeah.
It does so much damage.
It's very fun.
A remnant of old boss or all bosses. You're not gonna get it in any percent or old souls. Okay, Recnep's taking the bonfire.
Yep.
I don't know about that. I don't like this bonfire first of all, but hey, he's maybe considering he doesn't have his mushroom anymore. If he dies here, then he doesn't want to have to walk all the way back.
Yep.
I still don't like these cycles though. They're hard to work with. I
think so too. I completely agree. It's a lot more difficult, but if he knows he's ahead, taking sync bonfire is fine. I think it's you know, if he dies again, it's a minute saved if he dies again.
Yep. And we just saw Newbie lose well over a minute from that Drangleic door death.
He's leaving the set on. I don't know if he's trying to get souls here to recover to get by those bright box he needs. I don't think it'll be enough, but we'll see what his game plan is.
What is this door strat?
I think it's a half dim door. Looks like he's trying dim door, but then not going into the corner.
Oh, and his door was already open.
I didn't even notice. I guess it was. I guess he'd already got it from earlier.
All right, Cyan Knight's down. Just 2 more. I think. Yeah, I think bait him back. Yeah, that's a smart play. Smart play.
Good, yeah.
Why risk it?
Yeah.
You're already this far ahead. If you know it, great. If you don't, even then, just get through. Take this bonfire.
Oh, he heard you. He was about to not take it. But yeah, I think that bonfire is well worth taking. You can get there's some bad things coming up with the soul arrows here and the frog, and then even the cyanite after can kill you.
I've died to the frog. I've died to the Cyan Knight.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Newbie picked up the Newbie picked up the old radiant life gems. Let's see if he picks up the mushroom. He does. Yep, he's going for it.
I wonder where he uses that. If he uses that in a mana or if he
I'm guessing duo.
Duo, yeah. It's fine in duo. It doesn't heal as fast as old radiant.
No, it doesn't. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's still fine. Recnep's getting a decent opening.
Yep,
Maybe missing 1 attack there. He's a little bit
I
quicker.
think he'll probably get 2.5 cycle here. I don't think he'll get the 2 cycle.
No, he might be able to get the 2 cycle now.
No. Oh, he did get it. Wow, very nice. Yeah, it's just as it's closing.
Literally right in between the gap.
Yeah.
Good 2 cycle by Recneps. All right, and we see Newbie shooting the first one down. Gonna come over here and kill that one.
Oh,
I
the lock
think.
on.
Yeah, lock on. Struggling.
Yeah.
Uh oh. Cyanite.
Here you go. Yeah, that guy's dangerous. That's why I did for bonfire. So, yep, just on me. Recneps just making his way down to undead crypt now.
All right, what gesture this time? Oh,
Another wave.
classic wave.
Yeah. He's got quite a few effigies as well.
Yeah,
So.
he's got a few of them.
Yeah.
I don't think he bought any effigies, but he must have picked those up on his way.
Yep. I didn't see where he picked them up. There's 3 or 4 you can
Well,
pick up on the way.
remember he
He's,
did get one from the invader.
of course, yeah, that one's one.
Um,
There's one at Vanguard and one at
I think he
for
picked up the
Megan.
one at Bengal, and then he picked up the one I believe on his way to the castle.
Yep. Yeah, that one's very easy to get. The one on the way to the castle.
Right,
It's
gets
sort of
past
the
that
last.
guy.
It's the last free effigy, that one. The last free effigy I know about to
Yep.
pick up before the end of the game. He's not going to be able to kill him with a bow here. Okay, so he's bowing him then taking another okay.
Okay,
That's
that's
that.
interesting
Just-
strategy.
Yeah, it was strategy. I wonder if he didn't intend to kill the boss guy. If he wanted to bow
Possibly.
the boss guy.
All right, and Recneps going through Undead Crypt. Did he pick up that first bonfire? I did not see.
I didn't see. I imagine he will. If you don't, you really should take that. Wait, that elevator takes about a full minute to go up and down.
Yeah.
So if you miss that, it's
We see
and
some good
it's-
movement through these rocks. Surprisingly, you can get through almost every single rock without breaking a single one. You just need to break that one at the end, and
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, I never knew if that was intentional that they'd made this path through the rocks. It's just it seems too easy to just run that way.
Okay,
But-
aim and fire. He gets it.
shot.
He shot above that shield dude so that the shield bro would turn around and let Recneps pass. So good shot there. If you miss, and let's say you hit the shield guy instead, he will not move at that point ever. And you have then an invader to deal with, and then you still have to get through that wall, and that's really annoying. So
We saw Luth did a good strategy yesterday. I think he hit the shields, and you just hit the shield guys, and then eventually they move after like I don't know 10
Yeah.
seconds or something. But yeah, it's not. It's
that
not
was
a
so
strat.
close.
That was very close. That was iframe saved him there.
All right, we see Brightbug and our Velstad.
Oh, takes out the
Optimal
backswing.
fight is 2 counter hits into 3 counter hits, and then
That's-
unload a full bar on the next hit. Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is not
Yeah.
going well.
If you run away from Bellside, he likes to sprint at you and if he's
Okay.
club you. He's
2 misses though.
he's missing a lot of attacks here.
Okay. You still have time. Just don't die. That's the big
Yep.
thing, Recneps.
So he's
Okay,
done
that's 2 counter
3
hits.
attacks.
Yeah, I
3
think
so far, I
3.
Then needs 2 more, and then lay into him afterwards. So 1 more. Oh, he didn't count, but that's fine. He might get up out the buff, but it won't be long. After.
Yeah. And Newbie approaching Mirror Knight.
Oh, he rolls away from
Getting
that.
clipped by
backswing.
that one. Don't heal. Do not heal. Oh jeez.
It's okay. Oh,
Uh-oh, that's a.
oh.
Oh man.
Still alive?
Okay. I think he's good.
Should get it out. Wow. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Making it exciting for us. Right now.
That's a scary fight.
Yeah. Yeah, healing that fight is always incredibly risky. 'cause
Okay,
that's-
Newbie
that's it.
also gets an A- for his Mirror Knight. No one's showing the proper strategy. I think Bathy did though. He did like the actual proper non-RTSR strategy.
I think so. I think he did. Yeah.
But that means that Recneps moves on to Eldia's Keep. And we see Newbie moving on to Shrine of Mana.
Yep. So I think if he's thinking about it, he should go back now to he should warp back to Majula and buy those prey bugs.
This would be a good time for it.
Yeah, he's got the souls now, and I think did he use souls in the
And
elevator?
he's about to use this bonfire anyways. So
Yeah. Playing, as we were saying, playing the rest of the game with only one bright bug is you're gonna have trouble. Let's see what he does.
he does. Okay.
He does,
Very
yeah.
good. Very good,
Yeah,
Newbie.
yeah, good audible. Oh, Recneps trying to set up RTSR on a side night, but having a bit of trouble. He seems to be missing a lot.
Recnepslegs with the most questionable setup I've ever seen. Okay, blocking there, good. Don't get hit by that backswing.
There you go. He's got it.
Okay. Unfortunately, he couldn't use the bright bug while he was there, but maybe he didn't want to anyways. If he
Yeah.
plans to take this bonfire, then he probably wouldn't use the bright bug early. If you do the proper run through of Eldia's Keep, and you get your RTSR set up on that cyanide at the door, you can use a bright bug as the door is opening, and it will go right through until the very end of your Guardian Dragon fight. You'll have maybe like 8 seconds to spare, but it's a little bit of time save to use it there while you're waiting for the door to open, as opposed to using it elsewhere.
Yep. It can be risky as well if you're unsure about this jump coming up as well.
If you need several attempts on this jump, then it's probably not a good idea. But hey, Recneps gets it first try, so that's okay. Now, do you think he takes the second bonfire in Escape?
I don't think so. I think he'll be confident enough not to. But we'll see. To be honest, I would prefer taking the second one over the first one. I think it's as far out of the way. It's a lot closer to the boss if you're scared of dying.
True. Only problem is if you die, I don't like that spot for using a gold pine resin, by the way.
No?
But I guess he has to use both buffs, so
yeah,
makes sense.
It's not much of a time save to use it there because Zoga comes through so fast. But
Newbie, better heal. Estus is not the item to use.
He's probably quite low in life.
Uh-oh.
Alright. But I think he tried to auto there and he only had it in one hand. So he's done a parry instead of
yeah.
strong attack.
Okay. Seeing a good Guardian Dragon? Perfect Guardian Dragon.
Yeah, well done,
that's a great RTS, or that's a great Rapier RTSR strat. Very good, Rec. And he moves on to the Dragon Shrine. Another fairly scary area, though it's only a run through. Uh-oh, Newbie.
Yeah. I think at that point you just run for the fog, right? So you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Or it's just too difficult to deal with the mage and the Archstrike behind you, but we'll see. I'm not sure which bonfire he took. He didn't take the second one. Okay, so
another wave from Rec. That is our final elevator that we're gonna see. So it should be our final wave.
Yep. Unless he wants to wave elsewhere, like Jeff did, break the rules.
I'm waiting for someone to go pick up the some different gestures, incorporating them in the route. That's really gonna up your gesture game.
I think Nick wants someone to take Decapitate, which is the one you get from Vanguard. It's not difficult to get. No, it's a very early one.
You have to. Don't you have to go kill Vengarl?
I
then
don't
talk
think so.
to the head.
I'm not sure. Like I wouldn't say for sure. I don't think he did, but if you have to kill him, then obviously it's not a good strategy. Oh, very good from Recneps. It landed on the rock off that zipline.
Yeah, you can end that zipline early by dropping off. Otherwise, you have to wait till it gets you all the way over.
Yeah.
It took me a surprisingly long amount of time before I learned that.
It doesn't work with auto run though either, which is annoying. So like,
yeah, it also doesn't auto run, so you have to hold sprint while while going down. All right, Recneps, the Rude Dragon Shrine. Again, these guys, it's a cool area when you go through casually and you like actually 1v1 all these big knights, because then all the other guys just bow at you and they won't bother you at all. but when you run away, they don't like that.
Nubia is
Using
so
the
short on life
slightly
gem.
peachier strat, hitting that that railing, and
Nubia
it
has
looks like he's getting through this door.
Nubia has 2 life gems left.
Uh-oh.
Run, so he just
There's one of them.
1 life gem left. I don't know how many old radiants he has. I think I would be using old radiant here rather than small ones. But okay, he's killing the mage. Okay, let's see if Recneps can get through this.
Newbie, you gotta kill all
I
of
know.
them.
Yeah, I should just kill them all now. Recneps doing the jump, and he's through.
RTSR setup, right? Okay, Newbie, you're through. Yeah. You're through. Heal.
Yeah, he's gonna
Get to
kill
the
me.
bonfire. All right.
There we go. Well done,
Man,
Nubi.
having 1 life gem though, that's scary.
Yeah. He must have been very short like, when he bought the Bright Bucks.
He may not have even bought any when he went back. He
Yeah.
probably just bought the bright bugs and that was it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I would have, if I was Newbie, I would have bought some life gems, a couple effigies, and those 2 bright bugs.
yeah, he had 110,000 I think, so he should have had enough for 2
Yeah.
Bright Bucks and some life gems. Oh, and the backstab off. Don't kill yourself, you could just let dark side.
I think actually it might be faster to die just because
Oh really?
of dark sign. Well, if you dark sign, you have to then heal afterwards as well.
Ah, okay. That makes sense, yeah. So yeah, this is a strange thing can happen where you aim, but it doesn't turn your character fast enough if you go
I
back out.
found the way around that is you have to step forward with the left stick.
Yep.
So like actually move your character, and if you move your character forward, it'll aim you right where you're aiming, and then you won't have that problem.
Yeah.
It's a small little change, but it avoids what just happened there to Recneps.
Yeah. Yeah, landed down there, so you know, die like you did, walk back or walk round, go back up the ladder. But either option
Okay,
is pretty bad.
we're seeing an RTSR Giant Lord, which is the norm. But okay, he makes it through those giants. Those are scary.
Yeah.
Doesn't get paper walled. Okay.
Good fight so far.
Okay, good, good.
Stomp.
Okay. Don't get stomped. This fight is so similar to the last giant, but with just a skirt.
Yeah, as far as dodging him goes, yeah.
The only thing is you can't stand in between his legs anymore when he does the stomps. You will get hit. And Recneps, an hour in, is going to the final boss rush of Throne Duo and Nishandra. He's had a
Yep.
pretty good run. I do not believe it'll PB. I don't even think he'll get to the door before 101.30. But still, a very solid run. We've only seen like what, 1 death from him, 2 deaths maybe,
Yep, the one in the
and 1
mana.
was intentional.
Yeah, the one in the mana I think's what cost him time.
Yeah.
At the floodgate, but yeah. Putting on all his equipment and the key, I guess, to take a bit more damage from this jump.
Yep. Just a little bit more damage so that you have more buffer room for your
Yep.
old Radiant Life gem. He's
I
not
thought
going
it
to wear
would.
that equipment during the fight though. It's a little too heavy.
Yeah, leaving the key on. There you go, it takes off. I'm surprised he's not using an effigy. I thought he would have at least 1 spell.
Yeah, I thought he would have used one at the door, but maybe he ran out.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. 1 death. You still have most of your health. You have 95% of it.
Yep. So he's gonna Bright Bug as late as possible at the door, and then the Bright Bug will last through both fights as well. So it lasts through Duo and then into Nishandra. And
Yep.
yeah, you've still got Bright Bug running. So yep,
You did
use it
have
here.
an effigy. Okay.
Okay, just used it very late, I guess. Took the damage, then used it up. I guess that's a tiny bit more damage as well. So that's not too bad, I guess, to use afterwards. And maybe just making his way through under crypts, hitting that rock, and
Alright, old Radiant popped. We get that little passive HP. He took a hit, which is
very
fine.
early. Yep.
Because
Playing
then
it very,
you get
very
the
safe.
hit. longer. Yep, rolled that hit. Very good. Now the shield's gone. Oh, that's not good though. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Killed the
Very good.
defender.
Yep. Once
And
defender's dead, it's pretty it's pretty easy.
I would have liked to see a block right there instead of a roll, but that's fine.
Newbie's
Oh no,
dying to the radar.
Newbie must have missed the arrow.
Yeah.
Defender or watcher buffed though, and that
There you
is
go.
scary. Oh,
Yeah,
but she
okay.
decided to be a fool and revive the defender.
The AI in Dark Souls 2 is really interesting. Sometimes it's
I
just
swear, an
unique.
intern must have coded those two bosses.
Buff into revive, very good.
Yeah, very good. Good use of your time. All right, and now we see the final boss, Nishandra.
So you can see that break
He's
box
got
still ticking.
17 life gems. This is enough. We've determined the minimum amount of life gems you need.
Yep.
I think he's just gonna go for a 2 beam cycle.
Yep.
Not gonna get a beam here, unfortunately. Oh,
Oh,
actually, he
there we
did
go.
get a beam. That's pretty lucky, but he was in no position to like capitalize on it.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine to take. Yep, just going for the last beam. He's not going to go for the.
Uh oh. He almost got hit by that.
That was close. Yeah.
All right, and that is all the bosses for Recneps. Very solid run. Again,
Yep.
just like 2 deaths. Otherwise, pretty good for these racers. Another wave for the camera. Final one. Very good. And we're gonna get time here very shortly.
103.50.
103.50.
Good race time. Especially because I've done Recnep's PB as well. I mean, that's like 2
Yeah.
minutes off his PB. So very good. So yep. Well done, Recneps.
Well
As
done, GG. He's gonna
may have
move
been a
on.
PB if he had died in Amana. Like he was, that probably cost him 2 minutes at least.
Just gonna
Um,
check the brackets to see who he will be against. Next match. We have. So, it'll be Recneps against Luth, L'Oreal.
Oh, very nice. It's a rivalry for the ages, that one.
And that
They're
should be
both.
next. That should be next weekend.
Yeah.
And then from the other one, we have, of course, Bathhouse Owner versus Pseudo.
Yep. That's been another good one. But yeah, both Luth and Recneps have been chasing sub-hour for a long time. So it's going to be interesting to see who can get it. Oh, who can get it first. It'll make it an interesting race as well.
Yep. Newbie
So
should be able to kill this guy before the buff ends, or just barely right
Yep.
after.
There we go. Yep.
One more.
Good fight.
There we go. Good fight by Newbie.
So let's hopefully can close this out without too much more memery. Still a giant lot to come, but Guardian Dragon next. I don't know. I'm not sure what Newbie does to Guardian Dragon. Does he do key or does he do rapier? We'll find out, I guess.
I believe he does rapier.
Okay. It's Newbie versus the end credits. Can he finish before the end credits?
Actually, I don't know exactly how much time from Guardian Dragon to the end is. I
Yeah,
think
I'm not
it's
sure.
less than the end credits, which is about 10 or 12 minutes.
Yep. So not going RTSR. Interesting. Not picking up the RTSR at all. Oh,
Interesting.
he's gone back for it. He's forgot. He's
Uh-oh.
just realised. There we go. And a nice setup as well. Very good.
Uh-oh.
Unintentional maybe, but
That is a setup.
he's scared of getting close to this door, but I don't think there it goes, it did open. I'm never sure how close exactly you need to be to that door for it to start turning. But normally we set up on the cyanide, so you just run straight at it. I wonder if he'll take any of these bonfires. He didn't use the bright bug again here, so
he may not be comfortable enough doing all the jumps and whatnot to
Mm.
guarantee the bright bug
Yeah, it's absolutely
won't
fine to
won't
use it
be
later.
off.
Yeah. Going up the right stairs. I think they're about the same, the right and left. I personally prefer the right. It's there's less things to run into on the right.
I
I
like the
think
left stairs.
yeah. So getting under that rib bone is I sometimes hit the top of it. So I believe vanilla runners have to go on the left. So if you come from vanilla, probably used to running up the left.
All right, and we make our way down this final hall towards the Guardian Dragon. And I believe well, actually, we may not see. Oh, it is the key strat. I was wrong. He does
Okay.
use the key for this one. Okay, so going with the other strategy that we saw that Jeff pulled out in his race, using the key instead of the rapier. Again,
Yep.
it's kind of a preference. They really don't have any time differences between them for this boss fight. It's maybe half a second at most if they both get perfect fights. But from what people have said, the key is a little bit more consistent. It's a lot
Mm.
easier to get the setup and the swings as needed.
Yeah. It feels easier to me to. That looks okay. Yep.
Yep.
I never got this done. Yep. And
Again, that
four
thing
four
just
autos.
shreds the
It
Guardian
does.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Good
It's
fight
got
by Newbie.
it adds more counter damage actually the key than the rapier, just by a
Really?
little bit. Yeah, it's got like 10% more. I think it's 150 versus 140 on the rapier. Um, so yeah, it's like if you can for counters it's better, and it just swings a lot slower than the rapier,
Swings a
which
lot
is
slower and it's more stamina intensive for sure.
exactly yeah. But yeah, for the Guardian Dragon, it doesn't matter. It's just two lots of stamina either way. So yep, heading up to Dragon area here. No waves on the elevator, unfortunately. Um, yeah, we'll see if we can get through here. So I wonder what if you'll take the bonfire, which bonfire we take. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, I guess, but it's a long way back. So it's all the way to Runefolk Road here if you die in this area for the bonfire.
I like the first bonfire if you don't need to go back, but I like the second bonfire if you do.
Yeah.
Because the first bonfire is just like right next to the ladder. It's really not out of
It's
the way.
yeah, it's the first bonfire
Second
is
one's a
completely free.
little bit out of the way.
Mm. Yep, I take the first one in races. It's just because, as you say, it's just there, and I don't expect to die in this area, but we'll see. It's
Yeah,
Newbiesaurus one.
after I picked up a few tricks from Jeff in regards to Dragon Shrine, I almost never die in Dragon Shrine anymore.
Yeah, yeah, it's certainly
Taking neither
oh, it doesn't
bonfire
take
actually.
either. Oh wow, okay, okay, Newbie, please don't die. I wonder if he's watching the stream or if he thinks he has to make up time here. He's trying to get as fast as possible, thinking he can still win maybe.
Possible.
Or he probably just wants it to be over, to be honest.
Oh, unlucky RNG though. But
Oh, I guess that.
he gets
Wow, that
he gets through. That's surprising.
that door was still getting on my frames after he was walking through it. That's incredible. Yep. So coming up to probably the most dangerous part of Dragon Shrine.
Yep.
These two guys in the corridor.
However, just using a jump just deals with them so well.
It does,
I
yeah.
don't like the roll. The roll gives me mixed results.
Yeah, something about jumping makes them attack early. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it seems
And
it just
Newbie
makes me
doing
so
the dark
comfy.
sign first, and then the dialogue to get that Ashen Mist heart.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna see him go over back to the Cardinal Tower and head towards the Giant Lord. Possibly RTSR. He does have his cat ring equipped though, so it looks like no. killing the enemy so that it doesn't get in the way. Choosing not to do
Oh,
the lineup before the enemy gets there.
yeah. There's three strategies you can use first. You can kill the enemy, like Newbie done. That's probably the slowest. You can throw a skull to attract the enemy, or you can just run for the ledge and jump on it and hope
Run
the
for
enemy
the
doesn't knock
hills.
you off. Yeah, he can still knock you off even if you're
You
fast as
can.
possible.
It's a little rare though.
Yeah, it's
That if you do it properly, you get through onto that ledge.
yep.
Um, it's very unlikely.
Yeah, for newer runners, I would suggest probably just throw a skull or kill him if you're unsure on the back step. Going for the second part here to duck into it and just has to back step out. There we go. Very easy. Oh, and
Okay.
yep,
Okay.
decent RNG.
Read that
That's
attack wrong.
yep. That attack, he does that attack sometimes when it wouldn't hit you if you stood still. It's very annoying because it feels like he should always do attacks. So I couldn't hit you. He's going to do it again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Unlucky. All right, we're gonna have to see that boss again.
Yep. I saw this boss quite a lot yesterday. I think 6 times. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
I know how it feels. We'll hopefully can kill it quickly. Yeah, so this jump looks quite difficult, but once you learn it, it's very easy to pull off. Your aim doesn't have to be precise at all on that arrow on the bow. Just anywhere near the tree and just backstep and jump, and then you're good. Of course, avoiding baby jumps with the baby jump mod. So hopefully we'll see Nubby close it out this time. He's got quite a lot of resins. I don't remember him buying so many, but maybe that's what he spent his souls on when he went back.
Possibly. Oh,
Oh, he's stuck. There we go, there we go. He's out.
okay, okay.
Roll.
He's out.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that spot's a little tough to get out of.
It can be, yeah. So the strategy is to lock on to the boss and then you're at the right angle to backstep out of, but even then sometimes he doesn't move in the right direction.
Okay, he
Should
should
get here.
be just like 2 more hits.
Yep, just go for the leg.
Oh no.
Oh,
Got him, newbie. Good
there
job.
we go. Well done.
All right. On to the final 2 bosses.
Yep, so he's still got that mushroom, so I'm guessing we're going to see the mushroom strategy for Fronjo. I think this will be the first time we see it actually. Or certainly the first time today. Using the effigy there. And yep, there we go. Credits are finished for Recneps. So. Just waiting on Nibby now. Oh, he's not got the King's Ring on. If you don't have the King's Ring on, this statue comes to life as well, for whatever reason. So he's going to have to deal with him.
Funny is if you have the King's Ring on in that earlier section of Drangleic, where you open the door as the one guy is turning away from stone, and then you drop down to get to that first bonfire. If he has
Yep.
the King's Ring on, he doesn't turn from stone. He stays.
You have to like kill him as a stone soldier, I guess.
Yep.
Doing like 5% damage, whatever it is. When you have the
It's
stone.
pretty funny. Yeah.
I didn't actually know that. That's good. It's good to know. Recnep's just using all his souls here. So yep. Nobody probably
Newbie
wants to
took
heal.
quite a bit of health from
Yeah.
that
I would.
jump.
I think I would have went back to the bonfire. Or use the mushroom now, I think, before you get in the fight.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
idea. He,
one
he
life
has
gem.
like he's one life gem, one Estus, and two old radiants. Oh gosh, I don't like this strategy either. But
It
okay,
might be
shields up,
okay.
shields up. All right, just don't take too much damage here, newbie.
Oh, shield up again. Except from defenders, very annoying. So he just, it's the only time he moves
Oh,
fast.
he
Oh,
stored a roll.
okay.
Okay, yeah, get a hold of where they are.
Oh, buff
Oh
defender.
no.
That's unfortunate.
Actually clowned by the defender.
Yeah. I think he does still have a bright bug, I think. Did he have one extra?
I think that
Was that
was
his
that
last
his
one?
last one?
Not sure. It looks,
Yeah, it
yeah, it
looks
was
to be
this
his
one.
last one.
I think at this point I go back to, no, he bought them all, didn't he? So I'm not sure we'll have any. Come on, Nibby.
Those cyanides are tough.
Yeah, they are. I don't think you really have to fight him. I think you should go back to Melentia and buy a bright bug.
He should have enough souls to buy one.
Yeah, he does. And probably wants some life gems as well. He's quitting. Okay. That's fair enough. It's a tough fight when you don't have bright bug.
Yeah. All right. It looks like that one is over. So we bring the
Over.
runners back. Newbie Rec, you are in the channel now. If you want to unmute.
Oh, am I muted?
There we
There
go.
we go.
Hey, I
Congratulations,
can
Recneps.
hear Zai twice. Oh, thank you.
It's a
Congrats.
good run. I think you were on PB pace until you died in the mana. Is that right?
I think until the rotten maybe. I
A
still
rotten two
actually had
death.
a yeah, I
The
still
rot
had a
death throw,
decent
yeah.
time going into the castle though. I was kind of surprised with that death. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was just a unfortunate start for newbie though.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate maybe. Just I think that star just didn't get much better, did it, after the first few deaths and having to deal with Pursuer after when you miss it the first time. Yeah, I've struggled with that as well in the past.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like whenever I flick the running button, sometimes like I accidentally flick it, and then I've actually died to the roll off of where you pick up the large Titanite charts before
Oh,
Yeah,
congregation. So
Newbie,
that's
I'm
what happened.
yeah,
yeah,
dude, I'm
okay.
super proud of you for finishing, dude, because I was in that same situation the other day, dude, and I just like, yeah, I called it quits. So I'm like really, really proud that you finished, man. Yeah, that was awesome.
Not quite. We got to Frojo, but I don't blame you for quitting Frojo. It's
Oh, really?
Well,
Well, yeah, either way, dude. Yeah, you stuck
I
with
yeah,
it way longer than I did.
I
So.
mean I could have finished it. I could finish it right now. You guys really want that? But
that's
Oh
it's
man.
fine. It's
yeah,
completely up to you. It's,
yeah, I'm good.
um,
I
yeah,
think I was actually gonna say like if I die one more time, I'm just gonna call it. And then I died to Last Giant, and I was like, maybe I'll just
No.
finish it.
yeah,
And
Giant
then
Lords. Yeah.
yeah, I was like,
I
Um,
had a pretty monka giant lord fight too, man. It was kind of awkward.
yeah, I
yeah,
was
that was
surprised to
really
see you
annoying.
doing it at RTSR. Regnaps, I didn't know you done that for RTSR.
Yeah, I just figured I'd make things spicy on like the second half of the run, so I was just trying
Nice,
to yeah,
nice. Yeah, it
trying
was
to
a good
go
fight.
quick,
now
make it a good race.
now you guys have a very similar PB right now. Any thoughts on who might be the first one between you two on getting that sub 1 hour time?
Well, Rec has the most experience, I believe.
I think I
Yeah.
Oh,
grind for it for sure a little harder, and I've been playing a bit longer than newbie too, so like I was definitely not nearly as good as newbie was though for how little time he's been playing. I'm very impressed with like you and Red and all the new guys that started. Bathy, man, you guys are all just
Bathy.
taking off. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
You had some really good
um,
segments in there, newbie. Like to be honest, after that beginning, that rough start, when you got into Shaded Woods, from there on out, it was looking actually very solid. Like you had a great Mages and Congregation fight. That was super solid.
oh, I watched
Um,
newbie almost get an hour pace last night. So,
yeah, you
uh,
had
we're both close.
Yeah.
the Sentinels fight very well. Most of your Rottens were fine. I think other than that
I died
Rotten
to
4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. But even then, like you do have solid fights. Just got to get a little bit more consistency and maybe figure
Not
out what you need to exactly get early on if like things go wrong.
Yeah.
Because I could tell that, for example, you didn't know that after 3 deaths you can't.
No, so I
Uh,
did know actually. I just didn't. I was like counting it in my head, and I was like, I think I died 3 times. I think I
oh, okay.
should be okay. And then I was like, screw it, because if you, I don't know if you saw, I only equipped the cat
Cat
ring, and I
ring,
was like,
yeah.
I could risk it, or I could just warp back, and I completely spaced about getting the human effigies at
Yep. Melentia.
yeah, no at well yeah Melentia and
But
also
still, yeah.
the Bastille, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That
was
would have
good.
been
It
smart.
was good play to remember the ones in Bastille. I wondered what you were going to do. To go back and get those ones was a smart play.
Did you go for early RTSR, newbie?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I've died enough. I don't need to more death to it.
Your level up as well, Newbie. Did you forget to buy the brave ones?
No,
Oh,
I
no.
accidentally leveled up 52 decks, and I wouldn't have
Right.
realized it until you told, like, I heard it on the stream. It's like, that's a funny level up, and I was trying to see what I leveled up wrong, and then I'm like, oh, there it is, 52 decks. Yeah,
Oh,
amazing.
I see. Right. Okay. That makes sense. Normally it's like I thought you'd forgotten to go to Valencia. Normally people go to Valencia first and then level up afterwards. But that's fair enough. You done
You
well
should
to
have seen my
buy
Velstat fight. It was super shaky. So I think
you,
I
you,
saw pseudo in there, pseudo in chat at one point.
My
Pretty
hands were just
confident that
shaking
I
the
was going to
entire
die.
race.
yeah.
I was like,
You healed 3 times I think in that fight.
That was a super scary
Yeah, I
Bellstat.
had to use a large radiant too.
Use some
So
attacks I never want to see him use.
yeah,
It
I'd
was a
let that
scary
go
fight.
on so long.
So,
Scary stuff.
Recneps, you've set up yourself. Speaking of the sub hour, you've set yourself against Luth in the next rounds. That should be great. Another
Yeah,
person facing
actually,
sub hour.
I just messaged him. I was like, "Oh, dude, we get a race." Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. I think you're going to see us both go pretty hard
Yes,
at the first half of the
I'm
race
glad to hear
until
it.
yeah,
That's
until
good.
one of
That's
us makes
good.
a mistake. So, who knows? Might be getting
Yeah,
2 base PBs or just a really fun race to watch either way, hopefully. So,
nice. Hope
So
so.
our next round of losers, we'll have Luthariel versus Recnepslegs, and then we have Bathhouse Owner versus Pseudo Stripey. And then on winner's side, we have myself, Cyrelia versus Nick Style, and we have Two Red versus Fujo. So the next rounds are definitely heating up. Stennis, when do we return for our next races?
Yeah, so these 2 races will be next weekend, as always with these. Exact times will be coming shortly at the beginning of the week. But we are actually not done today because we have a Bloodborne race coming up right now as well, and the guys are ready to go. So we'll be doing a short intermission here and heading into Curious Peanut versus Ahadi, which I believe is the last round
oh,
of
that's gonna be
losers
a fun.
bracket. So
That's gonna be a fun race. Yeah.
yeah, so I believe the winner of that will go against Marchi in the grand finals, which also will be next week. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.